What's the word, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be taking you guys along with me to give my room a deep spring cleaning. It is much needed. I feel like it is the perfect time to do this. Chicago summer is making its way here, and y'all know how hot and muggy it get, and I just want my room to be spick and span. I am somewhat of a neat freak, and although I am the kind of person that keeps my room fairly clean and fairly organized, it is time to get down and dirty and get in there real good. And by this I mean dusting, cleaning under the bed, vacuuming corners that I don't usually get to on a day-to-day basis, shampooing my carpet, cleaning my window sills. The list goes on and on, but you guys will be able to see all that here in this video. You guys will be able to see the before and the after. It is so satisfying. So I hope y'all really enjoy. If y'all are anything like me, y'all will, because I love a good cleaning. One disclaimer though, y'all, I have been in this room since I was 12 or 13 years old, so that is a pretty long time. So don't mind the parts of my room that has paint chipped off the wall or permanent dirt stains in the paint or in the wall. You know, I am being completely transparent, so don't judge my room, y'all, please. Thank you. I love my room down to the ground. I literally feel most comfortable here than I do anywhere else. It is my peace, my sanctuary, and my favorite place to be ever. But yeah, like I said before, I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and I also hope this video encourages or motivates you guys to do the same thing in your house, your home, your room, or whatever, because I truly believe when you have a clear and clean space, you have a clear mind. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm starting off with cleaning under my bed, so you guys just need me to remove everything off of my bed, move my ottoman from in front of my bed, and move everything from off the side of my bed so that there's room to put my mattress on the side of my bed. Now I'm about to wipe my headboard down real good with some wet wipes to remove all of the dust off of it, and also get those grease stains off of it from when my hair is freshly done or my hair is freshly oiled and like I lean my head back on the headboard. Now I'm about to go ahead and assemble my bed back together by laying the mattress and everything back inside the frame, and also making up my bed. Off the front of my bed frame to get the dust off of that part of it as well. At this point, it was time for a water break because I was hot, sweating, tired, dehydrated, and everything in between, but we getting it done. Let's get back to it. More wet wipes to wipe off the white ledges that you guys see on the sides of my bed. Right here, I'm just making sure my paintings are back aligned the way they're supposed to be. I'm just giving the side of my bed a good sweep and clean, just like I did under my bed. Y'all, but I gotta sleep with a fan every single night, so now y'all just see me putting the box from my fan back on the side of my bed, and I put my fan on top of that just so you know it can reach up to my bed or my face. And then after that, y'all are gonna see me sweep and vacuum under where my ottoman sits. My ottoman back in this place where it's supposed to be, and then I'm about to clean the top of it off by putting the things on it where they need to be. Now that I cleaned the top of the ottoman, I want to open it up and clean the inside of it out by folding everything that's inside of it and getting rid of things in it that doesn't need to be in there. I know y'all see all of my little childish blankets. I've literally had these blankets since I was a little girl and I refuse to get rid of them. But yeah, now I'm just organizing the inside of the ottoman. Now I'm vacuuming it out, and majority of the crumbs that you see at the bottom of the ottoman is wood, because the ottoman is made out of wood and it's a bit old at this point and it's just starting to get some wear and tear. It was time for another quick water break, but we got so much more to go, so let's keep it going. Now that the ottoman is cleaned out, I'm now folding everything back up nice and neat and putting it back inside. all of the pillows off of the windowsill so that I can give it a super good clean. First, I'm starting off by giving it a good sweep. Now that the windowsills are clean, I'm going to give the ledge a good cleaning as well. Good sweep because I'm about to clean off the stand that you see in front of me here. The stand out of the way so I can sweep under and around it really good. At this point, I was literally starving, so I needed to take me a break and eat something. When I woke up this day, I immediately knew I wanted to deep clean my room, so I literally got right into it and hadn't ate anything before starting. So I just warmed me up some leftovers from Memorial Day weekend. It's literally just sides, y'all, but they hit so bad and they did what they needed to do and got me back in mode. Once my food break was over, I got right back into cleaning, and now that my stand is completely cleaned off, I started to stack everything back on there nice and neatly. off of the pillows that came off of my windowsill because they need to be washed, and I just think these tags are just so big, bulky, and unnecessary. Now I'm just moving everything out of this area that's not supposed to be there to finalize it being clean, and then moving everything back into this area that's supposed to be there. That it was time for yet another water break because I was working so hard, y'all. Now I'm just putting everything back on my desk that I keep on there, which is usually my mail, my Bible study stuff, and my computer. I'm now packing up my pillows into a laundry bag for my boyfriend to come pick them up later and wash them for me. Now finally down to the last corner of my room to clean, and so I'm just moving everything from this area and putting it on my windowsill so that I can move my dresser and sweep and vacuum under it, scrub it, and also wipe down the clear drawers that you see I'm removing things from off of right now. My boyfriend just got here to pick up my pillows to wash them for me like I was telling y'all earlier, so thank you, babe. He's so handsome. I love him. Get out. You're distracting me. Now I'm about to give my dresser a good scrub. As y'all can see, it really needs it. It got all type of makeup stains and a bunch of who knows what stains, but yeah, now I'm just giving it a good scrub. My camera died, so I had to go ahead and wipe the other clear drawer off camera while the camera was charging for a while. Now I'm wiping off the white ledges over here the same way I did around my bed. Now I'm just wiping off my frames like I did earlier in the video by the area with my stand and the lamp. I got frames above that area, and I didn't announce it, but I was wiping those frames off, and now I'm doing the same thing here. Now it's time to put everything back where it belongs. As y'all can see, I left my mirror sideways after I finished cleaning it, but later on in the video y'all will see that I eventually moved it back because it didn't look as good as I thought it would. Taking everything back off of the mirror that I just put on it so that I can turn it back the way it originally was. As y'all can see, I'm trying to wipe the ledge off behind my mirror because I forgot to, and I was trying to do it without having to move my mirror, but I couldn't get it good, and I don't like half doing stuff, so I winded up having to take my mirror back off of the dresser so I can wipe the ledge off real good. I'm giving my jewelry box a good wipe down, and I ended up organizing it and cleaning it off camera because my camera died once again. Giving my garbage can a good cleaning with some wet wipes, and before this I actually wiped down my 2 full body mirrors, but I had to do that off camera because camera died once again. Now right here I'm just taking all of my purses off of my door because I keep my purses organized a certain way on these hooks, and after a while it kind of gets messed up the more I use, you know, different purses and stuff. So yeah, I'm just organizing them back because I kind of like to keep my handbags with my handbags, crossbody bags with my crossbody bags, and so on. Now I'm giving my room a good vacuum, and this was actually the last thing I did for this day. I started sun up to sundown, and I was wore out by the time I was done, and I actually had a few more things that I needed to do, but I winded up doing it days later. I gave my blinds a good cleaning with some wet wipes because they were really dusty. My pillows were now nice and clean from being washed, so I laid them back on my windowsill. I finished wiping off all of my frames in my room. I vacuumed my room once again because even though I did it a few days ago, because I have black carpet, it looks this bad again. I shampooed my carpet, which is something that I was looking forward to doing the most out of everything. And then I sprayed my room down with some disinfectant spray just to give it that last and final touch. gonna conclude this video. If you guys watched the entire video, I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're not already. Bye.